I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, and we're coming to you from on the way up Trail Creek Summit at about 7,000 feet, and it's my honor to be joined by our athlete of the week, the Queen of Pain, professional cyclist, philanthropist, documentary film star, firefighter, but most importantly for today's discussion, she's the founder of Rebecca's Private Idaho, one of the largest gravel bike races in the country, if not the world. Rebecca,
Hi.
Thanks for being with us.
Welcome to my training ground.
Yeah, thanks for taking a little time out of training to talk to us about Rebecca's Private Idaho
Absolutely.
and gravel bike racing. What this event is in its...
This is year number 6.
Year
and
6.
we are expecting over 1,000 riders this year.
Wonderful.
And what's really exciting is I've added a couple new distances. So now we have a multiple day stage race, so 3 days of riding, or our iconic 100-miler Big Potato, 50-miler Small Fry, and new for this year, the 20-mile Tater Tot 20.
The
So
Tater Tot 20.
we have something from every style of athlete this year, from somebody on the cruiser bike who wants to do the 20-miler and just get a taste of gravel,
Wonderful.
to somebody riding multiple days here in the valley.
And I'm assuming these 1,000 riders, they don't come from locally. They're from all over.
We do have locals, but 75% of our participants are from out of state, which is really cool. We've
Wonderful.
got some international riders, and it's been a labor of love. I launched this event really to bring people to my home training ground and support my community.
Yep.
And it's been amazing. This is my training hill, Trail Creek, and I used to be the only one riding up and down this hill, and now I see all sorts of people getting out on the gravel and exploring kind of what's over the hill, away from Ketchum, and kind of out there.
Yeah, this is an incredible part of the country that people don't get to experience, and certainly maybe they don't think about it on their bikes, but this gravel riding, talk a little bit about, this is relatively new phenomena?
Kind of. I mean, gravel is, the Tour de France originally, they were riding on gravel roads before there were a lot of paved roads anyway. So
Okay, right.
it's old, but it's new, because what's happening now is a lot of riders are wanting to get off the pavement. They're wanting to explore for a couple of reasons, for safety and to see what's out there,
Right.
especially in the western states, in the United States, and Idaho in particular. There is more unpaved road than paved road.
Right.
And so people are wanting to explore, and the bike industry has responded with special gravel bikes, special gravel tires, and people are really, what I love is people are getting off the beaten track, and even people who live in Ketchum have never been over into Copper Basin, and so
Right.
people are seeing more of their backyard, more of other states, more of the country.
Right, and it's spectacular to be sitting here in this environment. This is one of the fastest growing sports out there, isn't it? Talk a little bit about that.
Gravel is a segment of cycling that really is taking off, and again, it's people, they want to explore, they want to see something new. The nice thing about it is, they're rough roads, it's exciting, it's a little bit technical, but it's also almost anyone can ride on gravel. You can ride side by side with your friend, right. You can socialize, so it's really can be for any type of rider, and that's why I'm a mountain biker, people ask me, why did you launch a gravel event
Right.
in Idaho to start with? And the reason is because everyone can come.
Yeah.
From elite racer to beginner mountain biker, or somebody who's thinking about mountain biking but a little scared of single track. Gravel really is the meeting place where everyone can come together, and that's why I chose that for
Right.
Rebecca's Private Idaho, because we can all go into Copper Basin, and even though there's 1,000 riders, it's called Rebecca's Private Idaho, and we start out in mass in Sun Valley. You still get this alone, solitary experience once you crest that hill.
You're in the wilderness.
This summit is historical. This is how the wagons came over in the 1800s, and they're carrying ore, they were carrying supplies to Ketchum, and it's still the same route that
Right.
I feel like, and it's why I chose this.
And it's human powered.
We're on two wheels,
right.
yeah, in a different kind of way, a little faster than the wagons went up and over, but what I love is it still looks very much like it did then, with no homes,
Right.
unspoiled, the road's in a little better condition, but you do really feel like you're in the Wild West.
Yeah, and I know they're separate events, but you're doing this in conjunction with the Wagon Days event, the largest non-motorized parade in the country.
Yeah.
You're tying it all together in a nice package.
Well, I
That's
chose
wonderful.
Wagon Days weekend, even though it's a busy weekend, but because we fit together so well, and I wanted to show the visitors the history of this place so that they would fall in love and come back.
Well, you've done a great job. This is grown from a kind of a grassroots with just some of your friends
Yeah,
get
exactly.
to sit with the big event that it is now. Why don't we, after a little short break, why don't we talk a little bit about some of that equipment and some of the techniques that go into trying to win this
I have
race?
another bike for you right over here if you want.
Oh, perfect. We'll be right back after these messages.
Eye on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent.
We want Sun Valley to be a magical experience for everyone in your family. Our kids camps provide the opportunity to blend adventure, discovery, and playtime for all ages under the close supervision of our child care professionals. At both the Play School for children ages 2 to 6 and Adventure Camp for children ages 6 to 10, kids will be able to enjoy their favorite summer activities such as tennis, bowling, arts and crafts, and playground and outdoor games. Children also have the opportunity for hiking and adventure tours on Dollar Mountain, paddleboarding at Sun Valley Lake, and ice skating on Sun Valley's year-round ice rink. Enjoy your day at Sun Valley, knowing your children are learning new skills and discovering their own adventures, all within the safe confines of Sun Valley Resort.
Welcome back. We're with Rebecca Rusch, the Queen of Pain with Trail Creek Summit in the background. Rebecca, let's talk a little bit about gravel riding, the equipment that you kind of need. It's a little different than road bikes, a little different than mountain bikes,
It's
isn't it?
kind of a hybrid, and I get a lot of people asking me, like, what is a gravel bike? Is it a cyclocross bike? Is it a road bike? Is it a mountain bike? And it's kind of a mixture of all of those things. Because
Right.
you think about, we're going off on these rough roads, but we want to go far. And so you want a bike that's light, but that's also comfortable. And so the biggest difference is, this looks like, this is a gravel bike, for example. This is my 9er RLT, and RLT stands for Road Less Traveled. So
I like it.
that's the idea, get off the beaten path. And so what's different about it, the geometry is a little bit slacker than the road bike. It does look like a road bike. So this bike also accepts wider tires. So you can put more rubber underneath you, a little bit wider tire, a little bit more knobbly tire that looks a little bit more like a mountain bike tire.
Right.
And what that's doing is giving you more control on these rough roads, giving you a little bit more comfort for the ride.
And it's a durable tire, I would imagine.
And durable,
Right,
exactly, because obviously this kind of stuff is not as smooth.
Sharp edges
yeah,
on the
sharp
rocks.
edges. So
Yeah.
it really it is kind of a cross between a mountain bike and a road bike.
Right, and
it-
the bike industry they realize that this is a up and coming
Yeah,
thing. Right?
the gravel segment for the bike industry is the fastest growing segment. And so these are gravel specific wheels, for example,
Right.
gravel specific tires, gravel specific frame. And people are really starting to realize they want to get off the pavement and they want to go a little further and explore a little. And that's what these bikes are perfect
Right,
for.
and so this race is basically the big potato is 100 miles, and it's kind of half uphill and half downhill with some other in between, right?
Yeah, I mean, where we're standing right now, this is Trail Creek. This is the iconic climb up and out of, the Wood River Valley over into the Copper Basin.
And it's steep.
It's very steep, and it's about a 6-mile climb. We get up around 8,500 feet, and this is the hill that when riders are at home looking at the course profile, this is what they're stressed about and scared
Right,
about.
right.
One, going up, because it's a big climb, but also coming down. It's very technical. There's 1,000-foot drop off on each side. There's no guardrail, and you got to be game on.
Sure.
It's a serious climb and a serious descent, but once you roll down this hill, you get the view of the valley, and you're home free.
Right,
And the parties at the
there's
end.
some elite riders that'll be participating in this. I know you don't race in it, you socially ride through it, but are there some riders that are like the downhill portion is their specialty, and there's some that they're going uphill real fast?
Yeah, everyone's got their forte. You may be a really great light climber, and you get to the top of the hill fast,
Right.
but then somebody might catch you on the downhill who has more descending skills. And what I love about this course is, yes, it can accept Olympians like Kristen Armstrong. We've had quite a few elite racers come here, but it's also suitable for somebody who's new and is going to take all day. We have rest stops every 15 miles. So you can be Kristen Armstrong and do this ride, or you can be somebody who's just new and riding with your kids. We have junior riders come.
Fun.
We had a 13-year-old finish the 100-miler Big Potato
Wow,
last year.
that's an
Yeah,
accomplishment and a half.
So really is. I mean, anybody can do it.
Well, congratulations on what this event has become. I mean, it's so incredible, and it brings people into our beautiful valley from all over the world, and it's just so great to have you representing our community and the bike community.
Well,
too.
I love bringing people here, and the second big part of the ride that I really love is it's a fundraising ride. And so
Right.
it does support for bike charities that I'm really passionate about, local, national, and worldwide. And so,
give a shout out to those
yeah, the local
organizations.
ones are our Idaho High School Mountain Bike League,
Right.
and also our very own Wood River Bike Coalition that keeps our mountain bike trails open.
Wonderful.
Nationally, People for Bikes, they are
organization.
the organization that go to Capitol Hill and they rally for bike lanes and pedestrian lanes
Right.
in our transportation budgets.
Yep.
And then finally, worldwide is World Bicycle Relief, and they help provide bikes for healthcare workers and students in Africa.
Another
So
wonderful organization.
really, everybody, yeah, it's all about the two wheels and spreading love.
That's great. That's great. Well, it's great to have you on. Learn a little bit more, and good luck with this event.
And you're officially invited to the Tater Tot 20 this year.
Okay.
Are you going to commit? Are you going to commit?
I'll commit
Okay.
right now.
Okay, we're doing it. It's official.
It's a deal. Thanks for being with us. My guest has been Rebecca Rusch. I'm Michael David with Eye on Sun Valley Sports, keeping my eye on Wood River Valley sports and Wood River Valley gravel bicycle riders for you.
Eye on Sun Valley's Athlete of the Week is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Patrick Buchanan, agent.
Better food, better price, better service. Atkinson's Market, supporting local farmers since 1956.
As a family doctor, I see patients of all ages with sports injuries and repetitive use problems. I'm Dr. Tom Archie, and I'd like to introduce you to the Class 4 cold laser. I often combine laser with acupuncture and physical therapy to enhance the healing of sore tendons, ligaments, and joints. Research indicates that Class 4 cold laser may speed recovery from concussion as well. It's safe and innovative. Visit us at innerhealthmd.com or call 208-578-4550. Family medicine like it used to be, affordable, personal, and looking to the future.
Eye on Sun Valley, daily local news from beautiful Sun Valley, Idaho.